Hey everybody, Hat Creature here. So we have a interesting PTB update. It's not something that's going to be live when it comes out. It'll show up apparently next week. I'd have to look thoroughly for the date, but the point is that while this is a PTB, it's a testing phase. Unlike other PTBs, this one won't go live probably for hopefully a very long time. So this is a very important one. One I'm actually quite surprised that behavior is actually going through with. Okay, I won't say go through with since it's just a test. They're smart enough to know that it's not ready, and I'm proud of them for going through with it. Like I said, behavior, the specific development team that handles this game, I have plenty of issues with them. I don't like them, but I can see that they're improving. And this is a step towards improvement because they're not releasing it. So what is this? Now, I know I'm not a consistent Dead by Daylight, content uploader, but I still care about the game. So basically, the finishing MORI, that's what this is. What is the MORI? Well, when the killer is able to kill somebody for the last time, you put them on a hook twice, you can just outright murder them. Well, that's going to become base kit, but not for hook stages as far as I can tell. There's a lot of things that they're changing that they don't actually mention in here. It doesn't look like you can kill someone once they've been hooked twice. It kind of looks like they're taking that out, and instead they're only giving you the MORI specifically when nobody else can play the game. So when everybody's on the ground, or two people are on hooks and two people are on the ground, or there's only one person left, basically when the game is over, then it automatically goes into the MORI. Now, it's not said if you get to MORI everybody. Like, I've read through this whole thing. Like, over here. When all the other survivors are dead, dying, or hooked, and you become the last, yada, 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 trigger the finishing MORI. When the last survivor is downed, the trial will draw a climactic end. Both the survivor and killer will be moved to a preset point on the map. That's good. And the MORI animation will begin. Now, this makes it sound like the MORI is only for the last person that is downed, and not for everybody. Now, that's good because it saves time, but it also sucks if you want to MORI a specific person. Sometimes you'll come across that survivor that you really just don't like, and you really want to give them their comeuppance, like they've been dodging you all match, and you really just want to stick it to them. Well, you're going to have to get good. And you're going to have to get so good that you're going to have to sweat to make sure they're the last one to go down. That's basically what this means now. Is this good? Is this bad? It has a lot of positives, but more negatives, because it also comes with base kit Unbreakable. Unbreakable is going to be changed, so after 45 seconds, normally in the PTB, you'll be able to pick yourself up off the ground without any perks. Always. There's nothing that's going to stop you. And it doesn't say you can only do this once. You can just keep doing it. Only if you've been on the ground for 45 seconds. Perks that give you this ability are actually going to be speed increases instead. So, I do like that. The problem with that, however, is that those perks are going to be the new meta. If everybody can get up off the ground base kit at 45 seconds, base kit, always, nothing stopping you, then perks that are going to increase the speed and get you up quicker are going to be meta. There will be no reason not to run those perks. If you're not running Unbreakable, you're a loser. That's what this update is going to be. If you don't run Unbreakable, if you don't run any perk whatsoever that increases the speed that you can get up off the ground, you are a detriment to yourself and the team. That's what this update means. That is a huge negative. The next negative is that slugging. Nobody likes slugging. Slugging is terrible. I, as a killer, I prefer when I slug. My favorite slugging method is to find the first person, slug them, leave them down, and then I chase down and hook the next person. I don't like slugging more than one person. Sometimes I'll slug two people, And if the survivors are dumb enough and they give me the opportunity to slug everybody, then that's their fault. But I prefer to only have one slugged person. A lot of players don't feel that way. A lot of players will just slug to slug, and that sucks. Slugging is one of the worst things in this game. It's disgusting. And they're just making it better. They're like, hey, you want to win the game? Just slug. Which is a thing that you can do anyway. But now sluggers have more incentive to slug because they'll actually get to finish the game really quick. Right now, you can slug everybody, then you have to go through the motions of finding them, picking them up, taking them to a hook, and rinse and repeat 4 separate times. But with the new update, whenever it decides to come out, you can just slug the last person and the game's over. A lot of people want to slug rather than hook. Hooking won't really be a thing that people want to do with this update. There'll be more Michael Myers players. There'll be more Bubba players. There's going to be more Wraith players. More twins. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be playing killers that can win the game quickly by slugging. That's going to go up. That's going to be a problem. That isn't even mentioned in this entire article. It mentions the Unbreakable changes. It mentions perk changes for Devour Hope, my favorite perk. And the descriptions are absolutely disgusting. They're terrible because they leave nothing to the imagination. Oh, well, actually, on the other hand, they leave everything to imagination because it doesn't make any sense. Devour Hope right now gives you tokens. At 2 tokens, you get a speed increase. 3 tokens, you get exposed status. 5 tokens, you can MORI survivors. Well, the new Devour Hope is 5 tokens. Any survivor placed on a hook is instantly killed. So is that a change, or is that also meaning that it's a long, hard road to 5 hooks? Is there no more 24-meter limit? Like, what about the 24 meters? Because Devour Hope right now only gets a token if they get unhooked when you're 24 meters away. That isn't mentioned here. Is the exposed status effect gone? I don't know. This is a terrible description, and it sounds like they really don't know what they're doing. And what's even worse is that they've actually said, I'm not really sure what it's going to say. However, since this is an early preview, the in-game descriptions have not been updated. So, this is for the PTB. So that makes it sound like for the PTB, they haven't changed the description of those perks. So the perks that are getting changed, you don't even know what they're actually going to be changed into, according to this article. That makes it sound like it's sloppy to me. If you're going to be changing these perks that have huge abilities, and you're changing them, but you're not doing that, you're not telling people what you're changing. You can't just put it in an article and expect it to be okay. Oh, yeah, bro. We docked your prey for something we did like 3 months ago. Didn't you get the memo? Oh, you didn't get the memo? We put it under your door. Oh, it wasn't there because your door was missing during the hurricane. Oh, fuck, man. Sorry I didn't get the memo. Yeah, that's bull. That's bull. That's bull. I don't like that. So I really do hope that when the PTB actually shows up, they do have a detailed description of the actual change. Because if there's no more 24 meters, then Devour Hope is possibly going to be even stronger than before. Like the 24 meters is a safety precaution for survivors on Devour Hope. Because you can get 5 hooks, but not 5 tokens. But if they don't have the 24 meter radius, then you can get 5 hooks and basically win the game. The Devour Hope is basically going to be easy mode. Like it's still a totem, but that doesn't change anything. Oh, and then it talks about the MORI changes for the offerings. They'll just give you extra blood points, which is interesting. It is interesting, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Like, The MORI will probably be... Uh, so you'd want Survivor Pudding and you'd want Survivor Cake. No, sorry. Escape Cake and Bloody Party Streamers. Those are the go-tos. Those are the best ones. And then everything else is, just one category of extra bonus blood points when it comes to offering. The Memento MORI, though, is only for the MORI. It's not a specific category, and it's extra 20,000. So that is good, but I don't know if these are going to be worth compared to the other offerings, like 100% in a category. Like 20,000, 12,000, 8,000, that's good. But I think you could get a lot more points if you use anything else. I could be wrong, but that's something people have to test out as well. Because this might be just a terrible change. They might as well just get rid of those offerings. Or change it to something completely different besides blood points. I don't know about that, man. But anyway, this whole thing about the update, it's not going to be live, and that's good. Like it'll be tested, and that's it. I don't think this is going to be ready for like a year. Because they're going to have to make some serious balance changes to the entire game. They're going to have to change Myers. They're going to have to fix twins, which I heard that they're already in the process of doing, of changing twins, giving them an update. But slugging is already an issue, and people are just going to want to do it more, and they're going to have to fix that. They're going to have to change a lot about the game before this will ever become live, and I'm happy that they realize that. I just hope that it's going to take a long time. Like these guys are slow. They're slow with balance, but they're quick with new content. Super quick with the extra cosmetics. Oh, new killer every 3 months. New cosmetics, new rift, new tome, new charms, new everything, new this, new that. Slow as a dead snail with balance changes. So this might take a year or more before we ever see this on live. And that's because of their priorities. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. As I said, I'm not a consistent Dead by Daylight uploader. I haven't been playing much Killer. I've mostly been playing Survivor in Evil Dead and Dead by Daylight. Mostly because Survivor is just really chill for me. And yeah, I'm working on a lot of other things. Like I'm working on a lot of things off camera and off the games in my personal life and for the channel. Like I'm working on something in secret for the channel that I hope will be popular later on down the line. When I first release it, I know it's not going to be popular, but I hope it to be a continuous thing, which I've said about many things in the past. But this one's different because it's something I care about personally and not just content-wise. But I'm not talking about that right now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on this update? What do you think about the base kit Unbreakable and the MORI? Yeah, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.